Hi lovelies, welcome back to UG Update. So guys, on this video, let's talk about the My Desire series, guys. It's quite drama on drama that is happening in My Desire series this time around, guys. So without wasting more time, let's dive straight into the video to find out what Mahima is up to this time around in our favorite Starlife series, My Desire. But before I continue to the video, lovelies, please don't forget, guys, that this is still UG Updates. In case if you are yet to subscribe to UG Updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget, guys, to give this video a thumbs up. Alright lovelies, let's dive straight into the video. So guys, the episode starts with the lady constable tells Nitya that someone has come to meet her. So Nitya thinks Arjun must have come to meet her and must have forgiven her. She goes out and sees Mahima and then she asks where is Arjun. Mahima asks her to sit and asks her to relax first. She says how he will come, he didn't forgive you till now. She says I came to seek your help. Nitya asks how can I help you sitting here in jail. Mahima then says you can help me and yourself too. She says Arjun is stuck with Kaji's thought and he is feeling guilt and cheated since she left him. Nitya asks how will he help me. Then Mahima says if you help me then I will hire the best lawyer and I will make the case in your favor. She says if Arjun agrees to marry me then I will convince him to get you out of jail. Nitya says she has a plan. But Kaji comes to Dradi. Dradi asks until when will you hide and says we are hiding since a month. Then Kaji says tomorrow is Nitya's last hearing and says I asked Chandrasa to get me transferred to another city and don't tell Arjun or anyone about her. She says then we will leave from here. Dradi asks how will she leave Arjun. Kaji says there is no relationship left between them. In another scene, Arjun finds his shirt button broken and gets upset. Mahima comes here and says she will stitch it. Arjun asks her not to come in front of her and asks, shall I remind you what you have done? Mahima says whatever happened is mutual and says when we have got intimate, then why are you ignoring me? She says she is his first love, but Arjun says he doesn't care about her and don't love her even 0%. Mahima says you will love and care after whatever I do. In another scene, that's in the court now, the judge says Nitya is guilty and gives verdict that Nitya will be in jail for 20 years. Kaji thinks now everyone's soul will be peaceful and thinks to go from the court before Arjun sees her. Mahima thinks he is searching for Kaji and thinks to start the act and pretends to faint. She remembers Nitya's plan to bring the doctor and some ladies to taunt her after the fake doctor confirms her pregnancy, and then Arjun will agree to marry her. Mahima says once Arjun agrees, she will convince him to get her out of jail. Then the flashback ends. Nitya asks if there is any doctor here. Then a lady comes and says she is a doctor. She checks Mahima and says she is pregnant. Arjun is shocked. Then Nitya asks how can Mahima be pregnant as she is not married yet. The lady calls her shameless to be pregnant before marriage and asks who will marry her. Another lady says her child will be called as illegitimate. Then the third lady says now her life and her child's life will be ruined. The second lady says who is the father of her child. Mahima pretends to gain consciousness and then the lady says you are going to be a mother and asks whose sin is this. Mahima says it is not a sin. The second lady says we will catch that guy. Mahima looks at Arjun and then says I can't tell. The second lady asks her to say and calls her characterless. Nitya asks Arjun to accept what he has done and provokes him to say that he is the father of the child. Then the lady says Arjun is married to Kaji and this baby is illegitimate. Arjun says he is the father of the child and very soon he will marry Mahima. He says I have done a mistake and I will repent of it. Judges asks what are you saying? Then Arjun says yes papa, I don't love her and I has no feelings for her but doing this for this baby who has not come in this world. He says I will marry Mahima for this baby and then the ladies apologizes to Arjun as planned and they all leave. Mahima gets happy and then Jagdish and Arjun leave from there. While Nitya stops Mahima and says Arjun has promised to marry you. Now it is your turn to take me out from the jail. While Mahima says I can't help you, only God can help you. Then Nitya says you can't betray me, I will take revenge for this and will not leave you. Back to another scene, Kaji is walking on the road and says she is feeling divided into two parts. One part wants to talk to Arjun, but the other part don't want to talk to him after whatever he has done with Mahima. She says, I will go very far from here and will leave the city so that we don't see each other's faces. She says, "I will forget Arjun and go away from here." But suddenly she faints and falls down in front of the same doctor's car who lied about Mahima's pregnancy. The doctor takes Kaji in her car. Then, in the hospital, Kaji then gains consciousness and says, "You are pregnant." Kaji is shocked and recalls getting close to Arjun in the cold storage room. The doctor asks her to call her husband here. So Kaji cries and says, "I want to surprise him." The doctor asks her to come there for sonography, be positive and stay happy. Guys, it's quite an interesting episode filled with drama. You can see that Nitya and Mahima planned something. Will I say Mahima outsmarted Nitya this time around, guys? It's quite interesting. Please drop what you think about this episode on the comment section. Mahima and Nitya's drama, and also Kaji being pregnant. Guys, drop what you think about this episode on the comment section. And as you do that, don't forget that this is still UG updates. In case if you are yet to subscribe to UG updates, please click on the subscription button and subscribe. Don't also forget, guys, to give this video a thumbs up. Alright, lovelies, that'll be a wrap. Thank you guys for watching up to this point. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys on my next video.